Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Drew McConaughey sitting here in my living room this afternoon. Going to show you some of my favorite foam rolling exercises. Got my foam roller here, as well as tennis ball right here behind me. I'm going to use those tools to show you some really good ways to work on self-massage, self-myofascial release for some of the major muscle groups, upper back, quads, IT band, a few others that I really like to do on a daily basis, as well as pre and post workout to just help for loosening up the muscles before stretching out, as well as helping recovery after your workout. The foam roller is a great tool to just really loosen everything up. Just as well as just throwing it down at night. After a long day, like I am here sitting in the living room, and just work out some of the areas that may be tight from either sitting at your desk with bad posture all day, or short hip flexors from again being in that sitting posture either at your desk or in the car for a long period of time. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to take, again, like I said, the foam roller first, place it right behind me so I can lay down onto it, placing it right in the mid back, crossing my arms here, giving myself a big hug, making sure the shoulder blades are pulled apart, and then just rolling from the base of my neck up and down the center of the back. And again, making sure that I'm staying off of the lower back, focusing on the areas right around the shoulder blades and up the base of my neck, back and forth there. As well as leaning to the outside to kind of get the outside part of the shoulders on both sides here. And then just for the sake of time, I'm really only going to show you one side of the body per. Then I'm going to place it right down underneath under my lats, usually a pretty tight area for some spots. So a lot of these, you may feel some pain, which is kind of common. You are working out some tightness in the muscle, the trigger points. So if you do find that some that are a little bit uncomfortable, that's pretty normal. It just needs to be worked on. So again, as I was about to say, going down here onto the lats, rolling back and forth on your side, making sure that you're staying off the rib cage, just staying onto the muscle there. Small rolls back and forth underneath the armpit. From there, we'll go ahead and move right down the body, going down onto the glutes. Here, I'll cross that leg. So whatever side that I'm sitting on, I'm going to cross that leg to stretch the muscle, the glutes piriformis, rolling back and forth there on my hip, up into the lower back a little bit. And again, I'll show you that again one more time when I go to the tennis ball in a couple. The tennis ball is a little more focal, so for that area, as well as the calves and the feet, that sometimes does a little bit better work than the foam roller. Obviously, if you only have one or the other, either one will work, but the tennis ball will do a little bit better job on those three spots. Going from there, we're going to continue moving right down the body onto the IT band. So lying on your side, rolling back and forth from the knee all the way up to the hip. And this is one that can be pretty common to be pretty tender when you're rolling on it, especially if you're pretty active where you're doing a lot of running. The IT band is one that may be tight and also kind of causing some pain in the knee, anterior knee pain here across the front. So really, really important to make sure you're taking care of that spot as well as the quads, the glutes. Those are all three spots area that are usually pretty tender. And then, like I said, it can lead to some pain in either joints above or below if you're not taking care of those regularly. So rolling right on over to my stomach, placing under the one leg. This allows me to go right into the quad, back and forth, up and down the center, and then as well as shifting my weight either more medial or lateral on that quad to get some different aspects of the muscle there. From there, I'm going to flip all the way on over, sitting onto the butt, and we're going to do my hamstrings. Here, I'm going to use one leg to prop myself up as well as the other two hands, rolling back and forth through the center of the hamstring. Here, I'm going to simply just rotate my foot, externally rotate or internally rotate to get either more medial or lateral on that part of the leg. So that's most of the major ones that I like to do with the foam roller. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the three, like I said, with the tennis ball. So again, the glutes, sitting right on top, rolling back and forth, small circles, side to side, really again looking for the trigger points, so you can just sit right on top of those and work that out until you feel it kind of relieve some pressure in those areas. So after doing the glutes, I'll continue down with the tennis ball right into the calves, and then standing up and doing the feet. So with the calf, I'm just rolling my pant leg up here, placing it right down by just above the Achilles tendon and just above the foot there, and rolling back and forth just below the large calf muscle there. And then after there, again, I'm splitting this into 3 different spots, so we're going to work more lateral part of the calf here, outside, back and forth, and then I'll rotate my foot, place the tennis ball on the medial part of the calf, back and forth on that side. So after I finish with the calf, I'm going to go ahead and stand on up, place the tennis ball right underneath my foot, and work the plantar ponderosis, which is the large fascia running from the forefoot down towards the back of the heel. This is a pretty common spot if you're either doing a lot of running, or if you're just not wearing proper footwear. Women who are wearing high heels all day long, that can cause some tightness through that area there. So those are the major spots with the foam roller, as well as the tennis ball. These are great, as I said at the beginning, just to work on either post workout, or just after a long day, tossing it down, here on your living room floor. So those are the major areas that I showed you down there on the floor. I hope you enjoyed that and got a lot of information out of it. If you have any questions further on anything that I showed you, or just a spot that's maybe been troubling you and I didn't necessarily hit in the video, feel free to either send me an email or hang around after either one of the classes or any of your sessions, and I'm glad to help you out with that. Again, I thank you for taking time out of your day to watch the video and try to pick up a little more knowledge to help you guys out. Enjoy your day, and I will see you soon. Take care.